Hello scrappers and planet lovers, Tin Man here with another video. So today what I want to do is talk about a category of aluminum called extrusion. Find extrusion a lot while scrapping. There are a lot of different items that have extrusion on them. And extrusion right now is at an all-time high price. Currently, it's the highest I've ever seen it while scrapping. So what I want to do today is I'm going to go through the different categories of extrusion. I'm going to talk about some common places you can find it, and more importantly, how to separate it properly, how to identify it, and maximize your profits. So here we go. The first thing, what is extrusion? Extrusion is very easy to identify. It is aluminum that, if I take it up to the camera, it looks like it has been put through a press. So there's usually a lot of different grooves in it. You can see there. It is either sometimes clean, it is sometimes painted, different types, as I said. This is another one. And there are different categories. This piece right here, as you can see, aluminum is metallic in color when it is clean. Currently, clean extrusion is going for $1.60 a pound Canadian in London, Ontario, Canada. As I said, it's the best I've ever seen it in my many years of scrapping. So it comes in a lot of different forms. A lot of times you'll find it on screen windows. It is the exterior part, the window frame. You'll find it on shower doors, the sliding track where the doors are on. You'll find it in, as you can see, this one. This was an odd one. This was actually part of a dance floor that I found. As you can see, there are some really good grooves in it, and I have a lot of this to clean up, which is great. Two of the most common places I find extrusion is step ladders. Find them a lot on job sites. Find them a lot on garbage day. You know, they start to get wobbly or they start to break. People throw them out. As well as aluminum heat sinks. Heat sinks come in a lot of different forms. These are different ones. This came out of a DVD player, or a boombox. I have some smaller ones that came out of, like this one, circuit boards. So if I take this circuit board up to the camera, you can see there are 4 really nice extruded heat sinks. Other ones in computer towers, you'll find them like this. They usually sit on top of the gold CPU chip. They come in different forms, different sizes, and these are an excellent place to find extrusion. This box here, just a random bunch of different ones. This is actually 14 pounds of clean extrusion. And as I said, $1.60 a pound, it adds up great. The second category is what we call painted extrusion. It's about 10 cents less, so right now it's going for $1.50 a pound. And painted extrusion, as I said, aluminum is actually metallic in color. I have two examples. This is off of a window frame. Again, this is painted white. It is also free of any screws or, but definitely it is painted. And if you take it up to the camera, you can see the metallic on this side. I also bent it here just to show you. So this is going for $1.50. As well, this came out of a shower track. If I take it and turn it, you can see the edges are metallic. So this has been painted or coated to look like brass. So this would be painted. As well, some of your aluminum heat sinks, you will find some that are painted a yellowish color, some are painted black. And you do want to make sure that you separate them if you have a lot of clean. If you only have a little bit of clean and more painted, you're going to, if you put them together, you're going to get the painted price. So it's entirely up to you, but if you want to maximize your profit, definitely sort it. The last category, and in my opinion is the worst, I always see people bring extrusion and other types of items in that are dirty. They do not take the time to clean them. So two examples. If I was to take, this is out of a great big aluminum door, you can see there's still some plastic in there. And if I bring this in with the plastic in there, I'm going to get dirty extrusion price, which is about 30 to 40 cents. So from what could be $1.60 a pound, getting 30 or 40 cents, you are penalized huge. As well, again, taking back the dance floor, there is a lot of wood in here that I still have to take out. There are, if I put a magnet to it, there are some staples that are magnetic. I do have to take those out. If I don't, again, it's going to be dirty. And the other thing, ladders, I do find a lot of people who will pass these up on garbage day. And I think, in my opinion, it is a shame. They are very easy to take apart. And these are a great source of extrusion. As you can see, this whole side, the other one, these steps are going to be extrusion. However, if I bring this in as is, it's going to be dirty. And that's because if I take a magnet to it, you can see there are right here the rivets. People don't like to take these out. They say it's time consuming, it's not very heavy. Well, this ladder is actually, this is just one piece of it. I still have the other piece. This is actually about 6 pounds. I have some giant 50-foot ladders that are also been thrown in the garbage that are well worth my time to take apart. And it's very easy to take out those rivets. All I'm gonna do is actually take an angle grinder and I'm just going to cut around it. Some people will cut the top off and then pop it out. In my opinion, aluminum is very easy to cut. I'm just gonna put a box around it. I will leave the screw or rivet intact with a little bit of clean aluminum around it, and then I'll just throw that into my steel pile. So just gonna quickly show you how easy it is. Have my grinder here. Gonna put some gloves on. Just gonna quickly tackle that one rivet and just show you how easy it is to maximize your profit. So here we go. Okay, now all I'm gonna do is actually just take a pair of pliers. Just gonna pop that rivet up, or pop it down if you will. And it's on both sides, so I do have to get both sides. But as you can see, inside that rivet's gone, and it's starting to move right there. So I would do the same thing for the other side. Gonna do that quickly. So one thing, aluminum is non-magnetic, or is not magnetic, so it actually doesn't spark. So if you get a spark, it's from the rivet. So as you can see, this is out. I just have to do the other side. And once I go all the way down, it took me, it'll take me a minute and a half to do all of it. I will have about 4 or 5 pounds of clean extrusion. Okay, so definitely an easy, effective way to maximize your profit. As I said, a great price right now. Go get that extrusion. Lots of places, like I said, window frames, tracks, easy to identify any type of aluminum that looks like it's been put through a mold. Want to make sure you separate your clean from your painted. Heat sinks, another great one. Hope you found that video informative. It's a short one, but I think a great one given the price. Please comment down below, like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next video. Tin Man out.